So we have decided to go out and climb Hang Rong Mountain. By climb mountain, it's pretty high. It's a short walk outside the town, then up lots and lots of steps and stones and scramble up to the top. But we kind of guessed it, but the view is unfortunately not going to be there because there's cloud everywhere around. It's not cloud, fog. But that said, there's nobody else here, which is quite nice. So we can wander around, take a look around, and hopefully it'll be quite enjoyable. Chance to finally find out whether these rabies jabs I've paid for were worth the money. I'll let you know in a second. Xin chào. We're the only people I've seen. We've climbed most of the way up. It's taken us about half an hour, 45 minutes. And it's deserted. I think it's deserted because there is thick fog everywhere. And it's quite eerie. Now, I turn my back for a second, just to take, hang on, she's back. She disappeared into that cave there. So I followed into this cave, and I'm getting a bit concerned because I haven't heard her voice or seen her for about 7 or 8 minutes. And this path, firstly, it's really, really narrow. And secondly, it branches in different directions. And I'm just getting a bit concerned now as to where she's actually got to. I'm really worried about her. So hopefully, oh, hang on. Is that a bar? I think it is. That's a touch. After buying myself a fresh coconut and a chocolate bar, I started to come to terms with the fact that Paula was probably now lost forever on the mountain. It was time that I started to move on with my life. But then, from out of the fog, a figure appeared. So, got up this morning, the sun has come out, the cloud has lifted a bit, the views are just breathtaking on the balcony here. So, we are about to head out for a 15-kilometre trek through the rice fields, the countryside, taking in a couple of the local villages, and the tour is being led by some of the girls from some of the local indigenous groups around this area, which should be fantastic and quite fascinating. So looking forward to it. So there's about 10 of us in total on this tour, which is great. We are heading down out of town, down the path towards the rice fields. As you can see, the views are absolutely stunning, incredible to look at. So this is pretty breathtaking stuff. A bit out of breath, nearly fallen a couple of times, but I'm falling behind. This is just like Kilimanjaro. Other people are behind me, but there's our tour party. Quick view of the valley. Stunning. We are going over there. So now in a local village. Hello. And in front of me is Sun, who is leading the tour. She is one of the local Hmong people. She is 19 years old. She speaks absolutely fantastic English, and she has not stopped laughing and giggling and messing around the whole way through. She does this tour 7 days a week, so she must be super fit. So as you can see, these rice paddies are full of water. If this was May, June now, they will be in full bloom, ready to harvest, and apparently bright yellow and look magnificent, but not this time of year. So after 15 kilometres, some breathtaking scenery, some great food at lunchtime, we are now at the local village school waiting for the bus to take us back to Sapa. This tour costs £17. If you come here and you get a chance to do it, don't hesitate. It's been absolutely fantastic. We've had a brilliant day. We're pretty exhausted, but it's time now to head back to the hotel and chill out. So today we have hired a driver for the day for about £35 for 4 hours. He has brought us here, which is a tea plantation, to get a video of the cherry blossoms below us that come into bloom in December. Next, we're going to head to Silver Waterfall, then Love Waterfall, then Heaven's Gate, and then finishing at the Cloud Bridge. So quite a lot to pack in, but hopefully we've got time. We shall see. So Silver Waterfall is really close to the road, so literally just steps walking the way up. So we're halfway up, so we need to carry on up to the top and see what it's like. So it took me about 10 minutes to get to the top here, which was well worth it because the waterfall is pretty spectacular. It's pretty loud as well, I have to say, but I have heard that Love Waterfall is much more impressive than this. So we're going to go there next. Let's see what it's like. So we've just visited Silver Waterfall, which is really good, and now we're going to what is apparently a lot more impressive, Love Waterfall. So it's about a 20-minute trek through the jungle to get there. That said, there is a stone path, so I'll keep you posted as we make our progress. The saying is, what goes up must come down, right? Well, my slight concern here is that we're going down here. I've got to come back up these steps afterwards, which is going to be absolutely knackering because we've already been down, I don't know, God knows how many. So yeah, if I don't make it back from this, my last will and testament is already made out, and those who are receiving gifts and various donations from the Rogers estate should already be aware. If you're not aware, you're probably not receiving a gift or any donation from myself. Despite the fact we're heading to one of the most beautiful natural sites in northern Vietnam, for some reason there is Vietnamese pop music playing in the jungle. No idea why. Maybe it's supposed to enhance the ambience of this particular hike. So we've come out into a clearing and there are a herd of buffalo ahead of us. So I was going to turn the camera around in a second, but obviously just want to... no, it's not a herd. Yes, Paul, it's not a herd. 3 is not a herd. 3 is a small gang, but I'm sure we'll be okay.
I'll not keep going.
What do you mean? Just keep going, it's fine. They're more scared of you. They've passed it, those two. They're more scared of us than they are of it. That said, if I shout run, do not hesitate to run. Because I've seen the Palermo bull run, and these sort of things are very, very dangerous. They gorge you. That's what the phrase they use. If you actually ignore the buffalo for a second, the scenery is absolutely stunning. Look at that. And there's only 2 people we've seen so far, apart from a small gaggle of Korean girls we passed earlier. Absolutely incredible. So I'm sorry to announce that a few moments ago, after panicking when the buffalo came towards us, despite my instructions to stay calm, my wife ran and has subsequently been trampled and gored to death by buffalo. It's an end I didn't foresee when I took out the travel insurance, but I'm hoping it's going to cover it. But we'll check and find out. I'll update you on that shortly. I must admit, after walking all this way and what we've been through, I'm a little bit disappointed with this waterfall. It's not quite what I envisaged. It's almost like I could hear her voice in the wind. For a normal person, this is a simple step across a few stepping stones, but for me, there is inherent risk here. Whoa. I have to say, that was well worth the hike. That is pretty impressive. Absolutely breathtaking. That is absolutely stunning. So that was absolutely fantastic. If you are coming to Sapa, get a bike, get a taxi, get whatever you need to get out here. It's only about 20 minutes from town, and it is yeah, well worth doing. Really, really good. Just got to walk back now, which is a slight concern, back up those steps. Anyway, that'll be all right. So this is Heaven's Gate, just up about 1 kilometre up the road from the waterfall. I don't think the video can in any way convey that. It's absolutely staggering. So our final stop on the tour is the famous Cloud Bridge, which is, I'm going to give you the height, but it's fucking high, right? I mean, basically, that is the view over the edge. The issue is, it's called the Cloud Bridge for a good reason. It's supposed to be above the clouds and have magnificent views, but the reality is, it would look something like that. So that should what it should look like, but clearly it doesn't. But it's still, yeah, pretty remarkable feat. It goes over the edge of the valley, but yeah, probably not worth the admission fee on this. So I'd come here in the summer, but the elevator ride up here to the top was more exciting than the actual crossing the bridge. But hey ho, only one of us came. My wife didn't come on this one because she didn't fancy it, and I think she made the right decision. It saved us some money. Anyway, that's the end of the tour. It was really good day, apart from this bit. So headed back to the hotel now for a night out in Sapa.